Alright, hello my people. Good evening, good evening. It's your boy Footy, and boy, it's that Champions League football, innit? It's that midweek, it's crazy. Well, we've got a lot to cover. It's the quarterfinals, innit? Quarterfinals, second leg. If you've already been watching the Champions League, you would know. PSG's playing. Anyway, let's go to the website. And see what we can do. Alright. Here we go. You see it right there. It was a big game. These teams are playing. Anyways, I went to Villa Park, Aston Villa, to see what's happening, the old vibes and the way they're playing and everything like that. They're playing PSG, obviously. They're already losing from the first leg, and it was an electric game. But before we get into the game, I just want you to see the view. And I went there, I interviewed some fans and everything like that. And I want you to see what they say. So guys, it's coming up. Let's see.
You can see this happening now. You can hear the drums. Can you hear them drumming?
So that's me.
If they lose
Villa
tonight,
Park.
it's game over for them. Let's see. You can hear the drum. Straight from the
There.
Come on, Villa!
Man, I loved it. Never been to Villa Park before.
Yes, Villa!
Yeah.
Yes, he is!
It's lovely. Straight sin. See.
This is not trouble. This is not trouble, I'm telling you.
PSG fans, they're known
jump
for
up
the
there
fireworks.
somewhere.
They just love fireworks. It's crazy.
You'll never sing out. You'll never sing out.
Doing their
You'll never sing out. Champions of Europe.
From that
Sing out.
real
Oh, you heard that?
both fans were giving it to each other. Yeah.
Come on, this is England. We own this football. Yeah, these boys are wow. 1, 2, 3. All right then, guys. I'm here again with another fan. Lovely Dave here. Is it Dave?
It is.
All right then, Dave. Say hello to the camera, man.
Hello there.
All right. It's a big game today. It's a big game. This is my first time at Villa Park, and I'm just loving the atmosphere. Thank you for coming here and try to, talk to me about this Villa. Tell me, what's so interesting about this Aston Villa team?
What's so interesting about the team?
Yeah, because I'm a young fan. I don't really know what's up with the Villa.
Well, it's a club that goes back 150 years.
Wow.
Ups and downs over decades, more ups recently, but we've had a couple of good seasons on the trot now. So Europa Conference League last year and Champions League this year, and doing well in the league. We're in a bad side.
That's true.
In all fairness.
That's true. You know what? Yeah, I've been watching this Villa team as well for the last, let's say, 15 years that I've been watching the Premier League as well, and they're interesting to see. Like players like Dwight York, Dion Dublin, and all that kind of players. It's a new, different setup now. We have people. We have like Oli Wixen leading the line. We just have different players with this team.
That's right.
And tell me, what's the future for this team? What do you think? Because like I've been looking up there, I've been looking up there. I can see list of your trophies. This team has got European history.
Yeah.
What's the future for this team?
Well, I think we're in the future now. To be quite honest,
That's true.
We've Premiership top 4 last year. We're in 7th now, a point off 3rd or 4th. Quarter final here. Whether we progress in this or not, we might be in it again next year. FA Cup semi-final coming up Saturday week. It's pretty rosy right now. So I don't know how much further you can go. Can we win the Premiership? I don't think so, but you never know. But we could certainly have a good go at the cup final if we could get there.
That's true. That's true.
And that's pretty near in the future as well. It's pretty much now.
The team is they've got financial backing anyway. They've got is it the American owners, right?
They are, yeah.
Yeah, I know. Like the Prince of England is Prince Williams. He's got a little bit of share in this team, I'm sure. Because I see him all the time in the dugout, cheering this team on. So the future is looking good for this team. There's financial backing for this team, and the stadium is massive. If they can pump in some money, get in some local lads in there, and I think things will look good for them. Yeah?
I think things look good for us right now.
It is, definitely. I love it. I love the way you guys are playing football. I just love it.
Yeah, I don't know how much better we can actually get without winning the Prem, which I think is always going to be a bridge too far for us. However,
I don't think so.
It's happened 40 years ago, so
Leicester's won it before. Leicester's won it recently, so you're a bigger team than Leicester. That's what I think.
Yeah, well, you put it like that, you're right.
No, sorry, Leicester fans, but that's how I see it.
Yeah. No, I can't argue with that.
All right. So finally, what do you think this is going to be? Obviously, you're trailing 3-1 down. This is going to be a mountain to climb today. What do you think is going to happen?
I think an early goal could make a difference. They're exceptional. They're the best team. I've watching them against Liverpool.
They are.
At Anfield in particular. They're so comfortable in everything they do. So it's going to be tough. But an early goal, our manager's very clued into studying the opposition, and he may come up with something that they ain't seen before. The atmosphere will be tremendous, and an early goal, you never know.
Look, regardless what happened with this Villa team, lose or whatever, they've just done well, and I'm so impressed, So good luck to you guys, man. Well done, man.
Thank you.
I appreciate it, sir.
You're welcome.
Yeah, man. I finally got some PSG fan here.
Yeah.
What's
PSG.
up? What do you think is gonna happen tonight?
PSG win, of course.
Yeah, man. I see you guys have been doing some crazy fireworks out there. That's what you guys do all the time.
Yeah, always.
Yeah?
Always.
Well done. Good luck, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Au revoir. Yeah, man. All right, then. I found another fan. You're PSG fan or Aston Villa fan?
I live in Aston, but man don't support Aston Villa.
Oh, that's great. Anyways, let's talk about this game tonight. What do you think is going to happen, my guy?
Oh, obviously, this game is gonna be a tough game. Because you know what, Villa, when they're playing home, they play very, very hard, But obviously, it's like easy win for PSG, but it's gonna be tough. Yeah, it's gonna be
That's good. Your accent, it sounds like it's French accent somehow.
Yeah, like I have a French background, but like
wow.
French, though, yeah.
Oh, that's good. So you've got half of each today.
Yeah.
Oh, well done. Thank you very much, my guy, man. I like your outfit. What you're wearing, man, is great.
This is like a simple, like Islamic outfit. Yeah. It's like we call it jalbab, and we used to pray. So just a simple thing.
Oh, all right then. Thank you very much, sir. Yeah. Enjoy the game, man.
Okay, thank you. Cheers, bro.
Yeah, man. Bless. Hey guys, welcome to Aston Villa page. I'm here with these lovely fans, Aston Villa.
All right then, guys. This B is very, very important. This B is very important, guys. I need you to listen up to this B because these young boys, they did very, very well. I'm very impressed with them. Yeah. So please. Let's see what they've got to say.
Fans, guys, what's your name? Introduce yourself, guys.
I'm Jack. I'm Bobby.
Oh, well done. So what do you think is going to happen today? Obviously, you guys are already losing 3-1 from the first leg, isn't it?
Yeah.
What do you think?
We've got the same score prediction. We're saying 2-0 and then we win on penalties.
Oh, that's wicked. To be honest, I'm from London, I love the way Aston Villa has been playing football, So I just came here to see the vibes and everything. So tell me, guys, who's your favorite player then for this Aston Villa team?
I like him in Martinez.
I like Boubacar Kamara.
Oh, that's great. That's great players. That's great players. Another question. Yeah. Obviously, I'm a United fan.
Yeah.
No, but I'm a major fan, like football fan. So obviously, you have Marcus Rashford in your team. What do you think about Marcus Rashford recently?
I think he's only just starting to perform for us. First 3 games, he didn't do anything really.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think at United, he wasn't allowed the time and space, but I think at Villa he's been allowed more freedom.
All right. All
But
right.
I understand how frustrated the United fans are.
Calm. Would you want him Would you want him permanently in this team?
I wouldn't mind it. I think he'll fit in well with our striker problem. Ollie Watkins.
Yeah, them boys are fodder, innit? They're lovely, man.
Don't do anything.
I'd say yes, definitely.
Yeah, because you only have that one striker, isn't it?
Yeah, only Ollie Watkins now.
All right then. That's good. Thank you very much. Good luck, yeah, for
Thank
tonight,
you.
yeah.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Cheers.
All right.
All right, guys. Yeah, boy. So that's them guys there. They did very well. I'm very, very impressed. You know. So now that you guys listen to what they think, you know, you guys saw the match as well. You know, I saw the match as well. It was great. So let's dive into the match. Let's see what really happened. As you can see, let's look at the lineups. Strong lineup from Villa. You know, strong team right here. Even PSG, strong team as well. Obviously, they were winning from last episode, isn't it? Yeah, you know, and it's good to see. What's his name? Aston Villa winning this game. As you can see from the fans, they already knew they were gonna win this. Apart from that PSG fan, do you understand what I'm trying to say to you? And my goodness, this game was electric. You know, it was just exciting from the beginning of the game to the end of the game. You know, it was just too much. How can I put this? It's just too much of a mountain for Aston Villa to finish this game off. You feel me? They've done well, regardless of what's happened this season. My goodness, Aston Villa they've been impressive. You know, honestly, from the old team. I'm gonna come to PSG, but I'm just, like I said, I'm just excited. You know, I'm excited. I'm happy to see teams like this do very, very well. You feel me? And who knows, they could get into the Champions League this season. It's gonna be a big ask because I think they're fifth in the league, innit? I think so, or sixth. I'm not even quite sure right now. But it would be good to see them get back into the what's it called, Champions League, man. I want to see good football, you know. And as for Marcus Rashford, obviously you guys have heard what the fans said. They don't mind him staying, you know, and he doesn't mind staying here as well. But the big problem for me as a football fan and what I've been watching is Marcus Rashford. My goodness, yeah, this guy. No, not Marcus Rashford. Sorry, Emery, the manager. You know, he wants a different style. It might not be. Rashford might not be his number one target. Who knows? Yeah, he might bring in Rashford as a loan option, you know, and to fill in the gap. But deep down, this might not be what he really, really wants to buy, you know. And I don't want people to force Rashford down his neck, you know. And down the line in the future, they both fall out and things don't work out. You feel what I'm trying to say? So it's this situation is very delicate, and people as well saying Rashford needs to go back to Manchester United. Listen, if the guy doesn't want to play for Manchester United anymore, why should he go back there? He just needs to find a good team for himself, you know. And I don't know, you know, I just, like I said, I don't want people forcing Emery to buy Marcus Rashford because that might not be his number one target, you know. But as for Aston Villa, well done to them, man. They could just build on this success, man. Like I said, remember in the interview, they've got financial backing. Even the Prince is with them. So, boy, it's a good look. This is the future, like the guy said. Is it Steve? Yeah, Mr. Steve. This is the future for Aston Villa, man. So well done to them. So now let's move on to PSG, my goodness, this team is great to watch. Like they've been in the Champions League for a while now, and they've never won this competition. Like I said, they've brought in top stars, top stars to play in this team. The likes of JJ Okocha, Ibrahimovic, Paoletta. Is it Paoletta? Yeah, the Portuguese guy. Ronaldinho, Mbappe, David Beckham. My goodness, there's so much list that's the players that's played for PSG just for them to win this trophy. And boy, that's never happened. This might be the season they could win it, you know. It might be the season. In the what's it called? In the video that I was playing to you, the fans, you heard what the English fans were saying. They were singing, "Oh, something about Champions League, you've never won it. You've never won it." So they were throwing a little bit of a banter, So this might be their year. I would love them to get to the final and see. There's been so many rumors, so many disrespect to this team, to this league. Even I disrespect this league, calling them the Farmers League. They could end up winning this competition. They've already beaten Liverpool. They just knocked out Aston Villa. Now they could face Arsenal in the next round. If Arsenal get past Real Madrid, we're gonna get to that game as well. You feel me? But imagine they beat all those three teams, and yet this we call ourselves the Power League, the Money League in Premier League in England. So it's just a great. So me, I love the underdog stories. I love stories like this. So it would be great to see them play. I've been watching recently as well. Some pundits have been, saying Marquinhos and Donnarumma, they're not the top player. They're not world class. And this little bit of mistakes, prone mistakes, from both of them. I think they're right. These two are about to be world class. They're not world class yet, but they're just on the verge of being world class. So as for this team and the manager, well, who can stop them? Knock them out if you can. Good luck to ya. You feel me? So now I'm gonna go to the next game. That was yesterday as well. I didn't watch that because obviously I was at Villa Park, but we're gonna see what happened. Like you already know, Barcelona was already winning. They were already winning 4-0. So it's good to see them come back to Borussia Dortmund and see what they could do. They did nothing happened really with them. Borussia Dortmund won this convincingly. My man Sergio scored hat-trick. Wow, that's crazy. I'm sure it's the top goal scorer in the Champions League now. Do you know what it is? Yeah, Champions League. Yeah. Before we get into the lineups, Champions League. Yeah, whoever tops the chart wins the league. Wins the cup. From my history, from my knowledge, whoever wins top this chart wins it. So now let's look at the chart. Let me see the charts. Let's look at the charts, see who's actually top in the Champions League goals. It's my man Sergio, the Borussia Dortmund guy. I don't really know how to pronounce his name, bro. He's in with 13 goals. Like, imagine, but he's already knocked out. He's already knocked out of this competition. So that gives people like Barcelona, they've got two in there. They've got Rafinha and Lewandowski. Even Harry Kane. If he can bang in an hat-trick against Inter, we're going to get into that game as well. So this lot already out. So whoever wins the Champions League ends up winning the top goal scorer for the Golden Boot. So let's go back to the... Hold on a minute. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, sorry about that. That edit was a bit bad. Yeah, you feel me? So that's the top goal scorers, you feel me? Like I said, Rafinha, Lewandowski, they're with Barcelona, right? And they're still in this competition. They just knocked out Borussia Dortmund, so they could end up winning this competition. Woo! Imagine PSG and Barcelona playing in the final. My goodness, that's the ex-manager, PSG ex-manager Luis Enrique playing his old team. You see why I love football? Fantastic. So now let's go into the game. Yeah, we already talked about they lost 3-1. There's nothing there to say. But good wins for teams like Aston Villa and Borussia Dortmund, they gave it a fight. It was just not an easy game, So they gave it a fight. This Champions League new format has been interesting, really. Champions League has always been interesting, man. Like I keep telling you guys, this is the best competition for me. I would swap this shit for World Cup straight up. I'm joking. Yeah, I would. Anyways, so now that's yesterday's games. So let's go into today's games, the big games. Obviously, we have my teams, Inter Milan and Bayern Munich, the Europeans, the kings of Europe. Remember last first leg, which ended up 2-1 to what's his name, Inter Milan. Bayern Munich tried to intimidate them, bringing out this big poster saying they're the kings of Europe. That's crazy. That's all fucking lies. Sorry for my language. That was all lies. Hold on, I'm trying to see if I can even find the poster they put up. Some jokers. Anyways, they've got the chance now. You feel me? To do well. The lineups are not out yet, obviously. It's 8 o'clock kickoff, so I'm going to come back again. I'm going to have a little break soon. I'm going to come back. We're going to talk about that game. So, I don't know. This is going to be a great game. Vincent Kompany, what can he do? This is a big experience, big stage for both managers. They're babies in this competition. When you talk about experienced managers, I think is it Inzaghi, yeah, the Inter manager, and Bayern Munich, the Kompany. So it's a great matchup. I look at things like that. These are the kind of things I look at to teach me in my day to day. How these guys are gonna input their managerial skills. How they're gonna cope with stress. These kind of players, these big egos. You feel me? So big game. How am I rooting for this game? Do you know what? Yeah, I love both teams. I love Inter Milan so much. They've got so much history. Like beautiful players that played for this team. But Bayern Munich, for some reason, just holds my heart somewhere in it. Now that Kane is playing for them. Imagine them winning the Champions League. Kane has never won a trophy in his life. He could go end up winning the Champions League, winning the freaking the German league. That's crazy. Bundesliga. That's mad. Football is madness. I keep telling you people, man. So, anyways, that's that game. Let's see. The big game. That's Real Madrid. This is going to be a mad game, yo. Mad game. I don't know what's going to happen. The lineups are not out yet. What am I talking about? What do I mean I don't know what's going to happen? I'm joking. I'm just joking. Arsenal's got this. They're already winning 3-0. So how would you come into this game now, and lose this game? This is not acceptable. I understand Real Madrid are the kings of Europe. They are actually the kings of these competitions, But I don't know, man. I've played football in my past. You feel me? And when it comes to winning, let's say we're already winning already and we're going to a second leg game. I've got to give it all. I'm gonna die on that pitch. I'm not coming back home losing. I'm sorry. You're not gonna come and beat me after I'm winning 3-0. It's just impossible. Like, I don't get it. That's not going to happen. So Arsenal players, if you can hear this before your kickoff, best believe that's not acceptable. And yes, for Real Madrid to actually win this competition, for them to win this kind of game, Mr. Vinicius Jr., this is the time you need to show people you are world class, elite to the next level. Like, I've seen Ronaldinho's, I've seen Zidane, I've seen Maradona, I've seen top players pull things up, just pure magic. Even Neymar Jr., he's done magical things, So these are the moments. If you really want to be that Ballon d'Or player of the year, that status, if you really want it, you feel what I'm trying to say? Yeah, so it's going to be a good game, and I'm definitely going to be locking into this game. I'm going to come back and stream it. I'm going to go on a break. We're going to go on a quick break. You feel me? So I just thought I should just let you know how the stadium was yesterday, and everything like that. So, guys, thank you for watching. Yeah, I'm gonna go on a little break. I'm still gonna be here. We're gonna be here. We're gonna come back on stream. You feel me? So, we'll see how it goes. Thank you very much for watching, man. Don't forget to share with people. You feel me? Anyways, actually, before we stop streaming, I don't know who's going to win the Champions League, but it would be nice if an English team wins it, isn't it? Peace.